Hello, ladies, gents, and angry misanthropists wishing for the end of humanity. We return to the daily challenge of Spelunky. It is the 4th of January of 2019. Happy New Year, blah, blah, blah. I'm not your typical folk that wishes you a Happy New Year. I do not wish you a Happy New Year at all. I hope that it's a miserable year. How about that? How is that for a new and wonderful narrative? Everybody that I encounter in my life is like, I hope this year sucks for you. I hope that your parents die today. Well, that's a strange amount of negativity that came out of nowhere. I was extremely positive. I just got off. I was extremely positive because I just got off. No, that sentence did not come out the way I wanted it. I was feeling pretty positive because I just came off of a live stream, and that always just kind of pumps you up. Even though it was completely disastrous, it was just me talking for a whole hour and accomplishing absolutely nothing. And of course, like, it wasn't just that there was no work done, it was also the quality of the image and the audio was awful. And it's like, even the entire live stream, if you have not seen it, the whole thing is just a static image, and it still skips around. I think though that's simply that I have a too high of a resolution setting, and I figured that because it was static images, it will not matter. But I think I just need to lower the resolution. If you were part of that live stream and you did not just click off in disgust, my hat's off to you, my good sir, madam. My hat's off to you, because holy crap, was that just a cavalcade of incompetence. But if you are hanging out in this place with Paco Spelunky and Adam over here that really wants to be rescued, so we're going to grab him by the groin and toss him through the exit unless Callie is around to make a sacrifice. I mean, Adam, you just gotta hurt a little bit. No pain, no gain, and all that. So let's just shove you in the path of that arrow. Make sure that you take the punishment instead of myself. Whoa. Okay, I'm down for this. Okay, Mr. Man, you have nothing that I really want, but I must murder you out of just principle, like that. So your life was forfeit the moment that you spawned into this daily challenge. I hope that you understand that, Mr. Shopkeeper. Nothing personnel, kid. I don't care about your life problems or what your deeds have led you to this moment. All I care about is that you represent a faction that I don't approve of. And just like a Montana racist, I will call you a horrible slur and then just shoot you straight in the face with an ice beam. This has been in the news lately, how those damn racists use ice beams to mow through entire crowds of black people. It was absolutely atrocious, and I must spread the word. This is 100% factual. You should just take your news from Blargh news. Don't believe any of that nonsense that happens in them fake news channels like CNN and Fox News. They're equals. They're equals on both sides of the spectrum. It's all garbage. All news you need is Blargh nudes. Blargh nudes. Indeed. Do you think I misspoke there? This is only a mirror of my Pornhub account. Sometimes I upload things here, but most of my activity happens on Pornhub. I hope that you subscribe. If the channel name is XXX Tralong Blargh. Oh, that's right. There is an angry person over here. Completely forgotten. Now I drop my shotgun. And there's another angry person. Oh, there's no angry person in the exit. Why? 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 I will not stop asking because I don't understand. Whatever the hell set you off? Oh boy. Oh Jesus. Whatever set you off. He must have been the other shopkeeper must have triggered a trap elsewhere. My goodness, he can totally get it. Yep, he can totally get it back in there. I didn't want to mess around with him. I don't even want to use a bomb. I don't want to use anything. I just want to grab my shotgun. Woohoo! Yeah, I think if we wait here and we wait for the exact right moment, exact right moment for this asshole. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is very upsetting. He can totally get up here too. He's totally capable. So let's just shotgun jump out of that horrendous situation. Whatever set off that other guy, that's what problem there. That's what happened there. There was another fool. There was another fool somewhere, and probably triggering an arrow. Set off this insane person. And we can just go in here and grab. Aha, I don't know. Whatever triggered it, I have no idea. Man, he can totally get up. Bullshit! I was going to call shenanigans, but it actually was good. Oh boy. Okay, we need to leave. We need to leave this place. It is very upsetting. I can't even get out. Oh boy, we need to just duel that guy once we go down there. We need to duel the man. This is a horrible start of a daily challenge. What a terrible configuration of shopkeeper positioning. Where you go? There he is. We might just leave. I mean, I'll be missing out on. I'll be missing out on diamond. And I really want to see what's over on that side of the level. But is it worth my impending demise? Apparently it is, because I am resolving. I should have just left. I should have just left. This is so damn stupid. It's so silly. So terribly unsafe. So terribly foolhardy. Woohoo! Alright. Hey, that was the Kali altar. Vindication. Kali's here to save my life forever. I did hear Major Stupid, but I don't think he's reachable. I mean, we'll get some progress on this Kali altar because there's 2 corpses. What a horrible place. That will teach me, man. That will teach me to do atrocious violence against these shopkeepers for no real good reason. I mean, the real good reason is that they're ugly and they all deserve to die. That's like the main reason why I do any violence in my life. I go through my life judging people on the spot and throwing those fists like they're justice bombs for the ugly people of the world. Because you want natural selection to eliminate these people, so you gotta beat them up. Gotta beat them up, eliminate them from the gene pool. I think murder is justified if you're making humanity prettier. I think that's totally justified. That's the thing that I just said. Oh, I shouldn't be saying these things because monetization, I'm being like the channel's being evaluated for monetization right now. And I think I need to make a a resolution to never touch controversial topics again. It's been a little too much. Like the edgy comedy, you know, the Monkey Jones got banned from, just got bullied completely, got completely yeeted out of YouTube because of his edgy comedy on some real scumbag, and they took it as an obsession with the man. That's pretty much the long and short of it. I think I can totally make that. There you go. There you go. Actually, there's no real reason to go in there, so let's not do it. Anyway, yeah, I don't want to be censored, and I don't want to be destroyed by YouTube's policies. So I'm just going to censor myself, never touch the controversial stuff anymore. I've kind of been overdoing it with all the Patreon stuff and all the silly freedom of speech nonsense. It's just dumb. It's just dumb, and I'm going to just stop doing that. I'm going to just be family friendly. Family-friendly Blargh, no edgy comedy, no hot takes. Not hot takes of the happenings of today. I think this is turn a new leaf on the content of this channel. I know that I said that I will not change the policies of my speech. But then the money trucks are going to start rolling in, and I was like, I want this money. I want this money, and I need to self-censor to get it. So, obviously, all I need to do is stop saying these things, and I will get the money. So no more controversy going on. No more edgy jokes. It's over. It's over. I hope that you appreciate the turning off a new leaf on the channel. Anyway, how you guys feel about all that illegal immigration? Build a wall, am I right? Sick of those damn Mexicans. So disgusting, unwashed immigrants coming to take our jobs. How do you guys feel about Islam? I think, in my personal opinion, all Muslims are terrorists. Prove me wrong. These are, you might say, you would say controversial things. These are not controversial things, these are facts. All Jews are after your money, trying to control you through the water supply. Chinese people can fly, and they're all flying over your head, your house right now, and they're manipulating the airwaves, trying to teach you that global warming is real. It's all a hoax. These are all facts. There's no controversy associated with it. I'd like to get in there and get that crate. Not much of a choice to get it done, though. I mean, I know that there's jizz all over this place, but there's also delicious diamonds to create out of those gems. So I can't pick them up. That'll be foolishness. Whoa! What the freaking? That's the most incredible jump ever conceived. Amazing. This spike shoes, right? Man, that took forever. Hey, we got some jizz right there. Yeah, I should get this. And then there's a sweet ladder that we can use, and I also have plenty of ropes. Too bad I picked up that sapphire, but it's alright. Man, that's one cobwebbed. It's a hell of a cobwebbed passage over here. There ain't nobody getting through that. I was hoping for a diamond to spawn there. Alright, get all the way to the top. Get through here. Give me that sweet thing. I think if you got an abortion, you're going straight to hell. By the way, just as a public service announcement, going straight to hell, you child murderer. What else can I say? I mean, I might as well put it all in one video, so we get it out of the way, and that way I never need to speak about these things. Say exactly the opposite. It's not exactly the opposite. It's just saying the edgiest thing I can think about. So, you know, just to get it out of the way, and I never again need to touch these topics. Let's see if we can put a bomb up there to get to all those things. The shopkeeper has murdered himself, otherwise known as suicide. The only surprise is how they survived that long. I believe that's already triggered. I'm pretty disappointed about the damage I've taken. Don't think that I'm not. Pretty damn sad. What is happening right now? Am I some kind of moron? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Alright. Now that we have established that I am terribly incompetent, everything I tried to accomplish, hopefully we can save Major Stupid. Nice. Ropes. Alright. I'll accept this. I'll accept this. Some money up there, but it's too much work to get it. And that ruby is pretty much impossible. I'm going to pass on all of those things. Oh, I could have ghosted the ruby, and in fact, we can still do it. I think I messed that up pretty hard. That was dumb. That was dumb. Let's go get the shotgun. I mean, I definitely need to ghost that ruby. There's no way around it. I needed to teach that corpse a lesson. That's why I turned around and murdered whatever was left of its life. Let's get Major Stupid to the exit because I have suffered an insane, stupid, dumb amount of damage. Go over there. Too much work. Just pick it up. Too much work. I don't do my day job hard enough. So hard to make the $3,000 that would have gotten out of that gem. What makes you think I would do work on the virtual realm? I just realized that I was about to jump over that ruby and I just saw myself getting impaled. So I got a tiny panic attack. And that's why I kind of froze and almost got myself ghosted. That might have been the stupidest way to go. Of all the outcomes we could have seen, that would have been the stupidest. It takes some doing to die in such a stupid manner. Alright, give me that. Give me that sweet, sweet diamond. We watched Bandersnatch. Let's get a little topical. Let's get a little casual and topical. We watched Bandersnatch over New Year's Eve. The New Year's Day holiday. Had some people over. It's just my sister-in-law. That's pretty much it. Sister-in-law and her roommate slash boyfriend question mark. This is a terrible place. Let's see, let's go up. It's a foggy, dubious thing, and I don't feel at liberty to even discuss it. Okay, I respect privacies. Come on, you son of a bitch. Anyway, watch Bandersnatch. Everybody was so fed up of it. They did not like it. My sister-in-law, I mean, they're not 100% normies, but they don't have patience. They don't have patience for nerdy stuff like Bandersnatch. In a theoretical level of cognition, I can appreciate the effort, especially having created a multiple choice mod for Baldur's Gate. I understand the amount of work and thought that went into the semblance of choice and the multiple endings and all that stuff. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, by the way, I probably should have started there. A Bandersnatch is a newish little story. My goodness. I want to get spiked, so we have to do it like this. It's a newish little story on Netflix. It's not little, it's like an hour and a half if you watch everything. On Netflix, and it's like a multiple choice. Oh my goodness, please, ghost it. It's a multiple choice entertaining piece. Like it has recorded. In a way, it's a live action, old-fashioned live action video game where you can pick really limited choices of how the narrative is going to go. But most of the time, the choices are not just inconsequential, but they're really short-lived, which is, par for the course for all these books that there used to be, choose your own adventure books. Like, I didn't mind that because those books were full of outcomes where you just died, whoopsie, go back. So that was what it was going for. It was trying to emulate that. So I didn't mind that part, having to go back and rewatch things because, or rather, re-experience some of the stuff. But it did a few small clever things with the retreading because a lot of the footage will be kind of aware that you're retreading, so it will change some stuff and show you slightly different things, altered narratives and such. But I do feel like he was masturbating a little too much. Like it was so smug in the way that it presented itself. It's hard to explain. It was like, goddamn stupid bee. They're so hard to predict, those damn bees. Damn bees. Get off me. Trying to find the big one. There it is. Spike shoes, but it's also a very easy death. So let's walk back. I don't think they can get through there. Nice. Like it was a little too full of itself. It thought it was way cleverer than it actually was. So I didn't appreciate that much. It's like, you're not any kind of amazing super new technology. It was probably hard to integrate into Netflix, I'll give you that much. But I almost got a ticket trap, by the way. But video games have been doing it for the longest time. So it's not something that's going to impress me. Maybe the normies out there will get really impressed. I'm sorry, Major Stupid. It was either you or me, and I chose myself. I choose myself every time because I am worth it. This guy is still alive. He wants a piece of me. He wants a piece of me. We have lots of time, so we can spend some time here trying to murder this guy in the most lazy, incompetent way possible. Just hoping for one of those bullets to reach his noggin. So I kind of appreciated what he was doing, but he wasn't all that good at it. And the story itself was just kind of meh. Like they should have chosen a better story. It also got really meta sometimes, and Didn't really like that part because it was, again, kind of masturbatory at that time. How it, with the multiple choices, is kind of self-aware, and it kind of goes into its own lore, its own universe of this is a Netflix show, and here's the set that we were recording in, and the protagonist is, the actor is, in one of the endings, is convinced that he's the actual character and stuff like that, and I don't know, it was a little too obvious. A little too self-congratulatory. Don't really have much of a coherent critique other than that. It's hard to critique something like this. Okay, I'm glad I didn't attempt to ghost that. I don't think that we have any business being here, and we're just kind of stuck trying to murder this asshole. Most of my experiences with the ladies, this is me being stuck trying to murder an asshole. Kind of hard also to get back, but I do have 8 ropes. I should be feeling far more liberal with these ropes. Let's do that. Because I'm pretty sure we left at least 1 gem somewhere. I want to get there. Yeah. Pretty sure we left at least 1 gem somewhere. Could be wrong though. Could be a total. Ah, there it is. Like, I know I left something, and there's a diamond right there. I mean, an emerald. Must have. Can't really get back up. Yeah, I can. All right. Kind of a challenge though. Let's get that emerald. All right, trying real hard to earn the little bit of money. By the way, no vault. I just now realized no vault in the level of the freaking mines. So, welp, that is counterproductive to my goals, which is getting the most score I can possibly get. So that's disappointing. Maybe just shooting this corpse in the face for an extended period of time will lift my spirits. It's always something good about riddling corpse with bullets. Can't say it worked very well for me though. I think the novelty is just wearing off. I need to up my ante. Just like the weirdos that finally managed to satisfy this whatever. What the? Well, that was slightly incompetent. The weirdos that finally managed to satisfy their fetish that they have fantasized on for so long, but then they try to get that rush again. It's just like with drugs. Your first one is your best one, and then you're always chasing the dragon. You know, it's the same thing with fetishes. It's the same thing with riddling corpses with bullets. The first time is so exciting. The next, all the next times are like, you just don't get the satisfaction anymore. It's very upsetting. Very upsetting. Many a corpse has been ruined as a direct result of that lack of satisfaction. I guess I'll continue using ropes. Very happy to see. Very happy to see Callie coming over here and trying to be thankful for my service. Appreciate. Give me a opportunity to do some sweet worship. She likes to be told her booty is nice. So Kylie's all about that booty. Oh yeah. Hey, here's a vault. I think it sucks. Oh, but I see the black market. This sucks so much ass. I mean, it doesn't really suck that much ass, just a mother amount of ass. And the amount of ass that it sucks is because I don't have enough bombs to feel good about it. If I had more explosives, I would feel so much better about the situation. Okay, you did. You have been murdered with extreme prejudice. Obviously need to get that exploded. And now, let's see. Let's try to get all those gems, alright? Yep. Ah, it's too low. Warp, warp. Another one bites the dust. Too low, and that's too bad. I was a complete idiot. Did not get that ruby up there. But Callie is around. to appreciate my sacrifices. She was over this way. What's at the top, right? Where was she? Aha! And something delicious. Spring shoes are indeed very appreciated. Don't knock them. Alright, good stuff. I would love to save you, Jacqueline. I would love to send you to the nether realm where Callie shall punish your patootie for all of eternity. But I only have one bomb left. I'm just going to sit right here, whip this man's face with complete abandon. Watch the face be disfigured for all of the time that it takes for this ghost sweet vault that did not want to show up in the previous biome. Those caves did not want to give me some delicious, wonderful and nutritious vault. Very annoying. Pretty sure there's no reason to go in there. Oh boy, let's get that sapphire. I mean, we will go in there because the sapphire is getting ghosted, and then we can do a little bit of tiny sweet murder upon Boomerang Man. Not going to go in there while the ghost is chasing me though, because I am liable to get a boomerang to the face and then get early destroyed. I don't know why I put down the shotgun there. Don't ask me why I do things. My brain operates in compartments, and independent compartments will do certain things while the compartment that handles my speech operates in a different way altogether. I guess I'll use a rope to get that diamond. And watch out for that boomerang. Yeah, Bandersnatch. Points for trying to innovate though. It was cool just in the sense of it was an original thing, and that should be applauded, I believe. And it wasn't awful. It wasn't awful. It didn't grate on my nerves. It wasn't like the worst kind of offensive or anything like that. Offensive to my artistic sensibilities. I was trying to say. So I think overall I had a positive impression of this Bandersnatch experiment. It was pretty gimmicky though. Like there was quite a bit of a gimmick component to it. I don't know if it will be it probably will become kind of a feature, because I would be very surprised if they would code all of the code that needed to happen for only one story to be published like that. Black Mirror though, I'm pretty sure that this is internet consensus at this point, that Black Mirror fell off a freaking cliff in the last season. It was already very much not as good in the third season, but I liked it. I still liked it quite a bit, even though the quality of the quality and depth of the narrative and the thought-provoking narratives were way worse than they used to be. But holy crap, season 4, I think at the very least half of them were awful. Like, who enjoys this nonsense garbage? And I think there was only one that was like, hey, that was actually really good. I forget which one it was, which should tell you the lasting effect that it had on me. I think everybody's dead. I'm sorry, man, you're stupid. You were a victim of more injustice. Let's go in there and start shooting. Hopefully no asshole is dodging all this. The best gun shall not be retrieved, for it's too much power for us a lone Mexican to handle. Paco Spelunky is a traditional fella. Oh boy, you decided to stun yourself. I was coming down to stomp on your head. You decided to do it for myself. Thank you for your stupidity. 37 bombs though. Didn't even realize that until just now. We picked up a whole bunch of bombs. I was too preoccupied with all the nonsense that was happening. Put a bomb there. Liberate those gems. We do need to murder those people at the bottom. I do have plenty of ropes, so let's utilize one. Breaking out the smart vocabulary. Vocabulary. Pretty sure I just dropped a gem on it. That's the most humiliating demise that asshole could have suffered. Got killed by the money that I intend to ghost. Alright, this is looking good. Let's see if we can get the ghost from that side. It may be even. Yeah, got some more stuff. Yeah. And you know, 35 bombs, so let's do that. Thank goodness I did not stun myself in some freak accident. Because that would have been very, very sad if that had happened. Because it would have been just outright death. 34 bombs, that means that we are using 1 bomb, 1 gem. 1 bomb, 1 gem policy. But I'm not terribly liberal about it because, you know, 33 bombs, 30 bombs. Really not that much of a difference. So if it's going to waste my time like a foolish endeavor, I'm just going to leave the gems behind. Give me that sweet, sweet deal right there. Something I really enjoyed in the live stream, though, apropos of nothing. Apropos of nothing. I genuinely enjoyed roasting the audience in a good-natured way. Like, I hope I never came across as mean, and I was being 100% dishonest in my, you know, there was no malice or trying to be mean or hurt anybody's feelings. I did like riffing off the comments once I got comfortable, like I was saying during the stream, like it's a very different feeling from this recording that I have been doing for, I think there's over 1,700 videos on the channel by now. The live streaming was my second live stream, and it's such a different feeling. It's like I'm on a stage. It feels like I'm on a stage. There's 2 gems over there. Not going to happen. But yeah, I did get very comfortable towards the end. Like at the beginning, you can totally tell. I don't know if you have listened to it, but you can totally tell that I'm pretty uncomfortable. Like it's hard for me to formulate sentences that are even remotely entertaining or not nonsensical. But by the end of it, I was feeling very much comfortable. So I definitely feel like live streaming is something that I can simply get used to. And not worry too much about in the future. Of course, the problem is the quality is garbage. Even a still image was just not good. It was not good. The audio was bad. Everything was bad. So not going to be happening in the future. On a regular basis, at least. That bug. It's my bug. If I ever feel just saucy, I will put a live stream out. And I should have simply... Oh boy, that throw, do you guys see that? Saving throw? Freaking natural 20 reflex saving throw right there. Throwing the torch because I knew I have the pitcher's mitt. Wow, what's all that money? I must have that money. This money belongs to me now. We should still be good. Oh, there's some gem right there. Probably should be looking ahead a little bit and make sure that there's no shopkeeper to bother my anus. Alright. Oh boy. Could have easily been ticket trapped there. Because it could be a store, they could be out of the store. They could be ready to pwn me. This is a dead end, did not realize it was. Alright. Just trying to light up every torch. I think it's fine to use a rope here. And there's the exit right there. Hello, Mr. Man. Let me go back for a lethal instrument. And it will be your demise. Everybody will laugh. I will cackle. I will outright cackle when you hit the ground in a lifeless lump. Just watch it happen. Looking forward to watching you screaming. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The cackle is coming. It's coming. I think that was a pretty good cackle. What do you guys think? Can you please rate it from 1 to 10? 1 being terrible, 10 being Hillary Clinton, I will appreciate it. I would appreciate it if you let me know in the comments section. There you go. There was not a whole lot of money in this level. But there's also... Man, I must have that. I must have that white idol. Even though it's already kind of too late to pursue it. Is there even a path into it? No, you kind of have to... Ugh. We're going to do that. We get some gems ghosted. As a result. There was also some chests down here. And probably shouldn't even go out of my way to get them because they're not the kind of chests that I enjoy with them titties. But I think they're still worthwhile. They had 2 big gems, just like a real chest that I'm interested in. 2 big fat gems that I can fondle and then put in my pocket. That analogy kind of fell apart towards the end, but you get what I mean. You understand the words coming out of my mouth. This is kind of a dead end. I really should not be playing too loose. Playing too loose. By playing loose, almost jump onto there, and I would have been very sad. Alright, there was also a chest there. I am far too nervous. Far too nervous about that. Whatever the hell it's called. That spike trap. Spike pit. Alright, let's just get around. Go all the way up there because there's that white idol and I'm entitled to it. God damn it. Why you having me to work? Why you having me work so hard? Totally worth it though. Must have it. Ah! Oh, 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 oh. Perfectly calculated. Perfect calculation. What just happened just now? There was no panic. There was no near miss. Oh man, I could have simply bombed my way through the bottom. That's so dumb. Freaking dumb. Alright, let's put this chugging right there so I can pick it up in the future. When I'm carrying the idol. Oh boy. When I'm carrying the idol, I think we're good to go. Let's get the ghost all the way to the top right corner. Top right corner. It's so awful. All these sticky traps are making my ballsack into a bow tie. It's absolutely atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. Alright. It's upsetting to get through all these sticky traps. You got a little bit of money, nothing really I want. Alright, pick up the idol, get the hell out of here. Whew, pretty challenging level. Pretty challenging level. I don't think I maximized it, but I sure made some money in this one. It was a good experience. At this point though, since we did not have the vault in the mines, the high score on this was not going to be good. That's too bad. I wanted that ruby to be dug out of the ice caves. Give me that sweet ingot. There you are. Some ropes. Hell yeah. Enter the ice caves. We're going to be trying to ghost all this stuff. We are competing against other people playing this daily challenge. That is the whole purpose of grabbing enough score. I was in fact asked the other day. I was like, wow, there's still Spelunky neophytes that don't get the spirit of these runs. I was asked, why do you go after all the money when you're pissing off the shopkeepers? It's like, what's the point anymore? You can't buy anything. It's like, wow, that's a rare find right there. Somebody that, I mean, obviously there's people that know about Spelunky. I'm saying a rare find of somebody that is new to playing Spelunky that wasn't interested before. Or I guess at the very least watching Spelunky content. They're like, I don't get it. Why are you trying to get money when the shopkeepers are all mad? Well, you see, it's all about the greed. I want the money so I can get that high score as high as it can go. I'm not going to push that button. In a billion years, cannot get me to push that button. Even if you put my mother in a cage and tell me that if I don't push the button, she gonna be raped by monkeys. It's just not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Sorry, mama. But them monkeys are going to do a disaster in your bunghole because, boy, am I going to ignore the crap out of that teleporter. Absolutely disgusting. These scenarios that I have cooked up for you. I hope that that made you properly uncomfortable. I don't know, man. I don't know why I went there, but I did, and now I have to own it. That was terrible. I'm trying to find mine. I'm not going to use you, alien ship, even though you are tempting me. But I guess I'll simply use a bomb. Use a bomb to put it right there. Hopefully get a whole bunch of stuff out of the pots. If you're unaware of it, the reason why you do that, as well, I haven't repeated this in quite some time. The reason why you do that is because... Do we have the Kapala? No, we don't. No, that's right. We could have had the Kapala, but I only had one bomb left, and I didn't want to spend and get the damsel. We're getting major stupid, so that's why we don't have the Kapala right now. If you blow up pots, they break twice, so you have twice the chance of getting a gem out of them. Isn't this incredible? Amazing Spelunky tactics. Whee! Oh boy! 100% calculated, of course. All gameplay that you see is calculated. Even when I die, I wanted for that to happen for unfathomable reasons. Don't you question me? Don't freaking question me. This is what I tell my wife all the time. It's like, don't you freaking question me. I am your husband. I am your lord and proprietor. Don't you dare question me and put on that gimp suit. That's what I told her. And she complied because she's a female. Just get these gems. I can't keep a straight face, okay? Can't keep a straight face. I will joke with her about these things. If I were serious about it, she'll be like, what kind of, my best impression of her, like, boy, don't you try. I can't even do it. But, anyway, she doesn't have a very strong, what would you call it, ebonics? That's what they call it, right? The traditionally black way of speaking in like urban center and that kind of stuff, even in the South. She doesn't have that. She grew up in a homestead where everybody spoke, for the lack of a better word, accentless English. I am sure that from Alaska, people from Alaska have some kind of accent, but as far as my ear is concerned, it's just plain old American English. I cannot possibly distinguish an accent from people that come from Alaska. It's like a lot of states you can tell, oh, you must be from Boston. Of course, you know, the well-known Boston accent. You must be from New York. You must be from California as well. You can totally tell. I don't think you could tell if my wife spoke to you where the hell she learned to speak English. Also contributes to the fact that she spoke Korean clear until she was 7 or 8 or something like that, and then learn English as a second language. I think we're done here. Pretty sure there ain't no more money to be gotten. Just go over there. Do I talk too much about my wife? Let me know in the comments below. Do I talk too much about my wife, whom I love very dearly, and that is constantly in my life every single day? What else am I going to talk about? All I got is my work. All I got is the post office, my cat, and my wife. That is the entire my life. And of course, my video games. What else am I going to talk about? All the nonsense that I watch on YouTube, I can talk about that. But that kind of gets old. I know I was, like in the beginning of the video, I was being facetious of all the, I'm going to stop with the controversial topics and blah, blah, blah. But it does get tiresome, in my opinion. In my preference. It does get tiresome when people, all they do is that. So I do genuinely feel like I should tone that down a little bit. Not going to abandon it at all. Just not going to get into it every single time because it does get tiresome, in my preference. So, it gets tiresome to speak about it. It gets tiresome to hear it from other people that might indulge in such things. So, and like I've said before, like with stuff like that, with controversial topics and politics in general. Well, this guy's kind of an annoying piece of trash, isn't he? Politics in general, it's all moves so slow, and people are already, most people are super set in their ways. So all you're doing is either preaching to the choir, or preaching to the choir, or pissing people off that might otherwise like you, right? I mean, obviously you're not going to hide your principles for the benefit of clicks, but what I'm saying is just cool it. Just cool it a little bit, make your stance. Unless it's something you're extremely, like it's urgent and you're extremely passionate about it, you can definitely expound on it as much as you see like the topic requires it. But if it's just something that you don't even have power over, just state your opinion and move on. You don't have to what would be the word? That is not beating a dead horse, because it's such an overused expression. You don't have to pound people over the head with it all the time. It's just, one, not worth it. It's tiresome, and it's also pointless. It's just pointless. There you are. You're not changing any minds. And the older I get, the more picky, the more choosy I get with how I spend my time. And I realize I say this while playing a video game and talking to a microphone, like it's some kind of amazing time expenditure where I am making the absolute best use of my life right now. Nice, we got some money out of that. Man, we got a lot of money out of that. That's weird. What I'm saying is, within the purview of the domain of my hobbies and my interests, I've become a lot more choosy. How I spend my time, I don't feel obligated to finish every game I start. That is a common thing you'll hear from a lot of YouTubers and gamers as they get older. It's like, I used to feel obligated to finish everything, but these days, if I see that it's not good or that it doesn't hold my interest, I can just leave it, and I'm the better for it. So I'll I'm still trying to teach myself. Oh, this guy's still alive. Oopsie. Almost did an oopsie. Oopsie doopsie. Let's just get a rope right there so I can not lose my mind around these parts. Might as well get those gems. I was saying a thing and then I got sidetracked by some maniac being in my path. Come on, bullets. Don't you want to curve in the way that I want? Yeah. You piece of trash. If you come over here and destroy my life, I would have been extremely upset. Alright. In goes the money. Give me that blood. Oh really? There's just no exit, huh? I mean, I do have ropes and I have the spring shoes so I can jump over this ghost, but just simply use the rope. No big deal. Let's go back, grab the money. I still struggle with that though. Like I've been playing a lot after work these days, maybe this last week or two, of Wasteland 2. It's a old school RPG, tactical combat. If you played Divinity Original Sin, it's kind of in that vein of gameplay, but post-apocalyptic. It's very much like the classic Fallout. The problem is, it's kind of bland. It's the story is bland. There is no really any memorable NPCs. And there's no memorable, real good stories, with a few exceptions. And I'm just playing it through because of the fun gameplay. I do enjoy my tactical combat, but the story is really not preparing me forward at all. And I was looking it up. It's like, oh wow, this is a 100-hour game. It says here that I got 27 in right now. And I'm already feeling like, you know what, I think I saw everything that this game has to offer. There's a crate here, didn't even know. I am very much curious about, man, ropes everywhere. Very much curious to see how this game is going to progress and the progression, like the character progression. I'm curious about that, about the arsenal, about the threats you might find. So far it's just been animals and freaking raiders, slavers and stuff like that. It's like, Nothing weird going on in this game. Nothing innovative. Don't get me wrong, it's a good game. I would definitely recommend it if you are into RPGs, especially tactical combat, turn-based combat. Although I have to say, it's not a ton of room for tactics. You just kind of move forward and shoot people to death. The cover system is minimal. The time management is just move, shoot, move a little bit more. Feels like Fallout gave you a ton more options. But maybe I'm just not thinking outside the box enough. One way or another, the bottom line of this entire diatribe that I'm going into is that I'm enjoying myself playing this game, but am I enjoying myself enough to continue playing to the 100? I mean, if you do just the main quest is 40 hours. If you do most of the side quests, it's 60 hours. If you're a completionist, it says on how long to beat it says 100 hours. It's like, I don't know if I got the time, baby. I don't know if I got the time to dedicate to you. Wasteland 2 Director's Cut. I don't know. I feel like the gameplay is not flexible enough, and the story is not compelling enough for me to continue dedicating time to it. So I might just drop it off. It sounds like a shopkeeper just got blown to bits. Very happy when that happened. I think we're just going to cascade a sweet bomb right there. Watch this man explode. I think that warrants a very, very heartfelt cackle. And then we can simply move on. Oh, it's slightly maniacal, but I think that's par for the course. Everybody expects a little bit of mania in these videos. I need to fulfill my mania quota. I need to keep up that facade of I am a dangerous psychopath. Look at me. I'm so damn edgy. And I laugh at the necrophilia and terrible things like that. You guys think this video is going to stay monetized? I think in a sense, I'm trying to be edgier than usual because I'm trying to prove that point of it's not like I don't give a damn. It's that I don't care enough to censor myself. Just get rid of these filthy yetis. I don't care enough about monetization to censor myself. But you know what? I am 100% I would say I'm 92. 92 sounds like a good percentage. I'm 92% understanding of the entire monetization debacle and how YouTube, quote, censors creators into not being politically incorrect. Because it's not real censorship. They're just not pandering, but what's the word? It's not pandering. Appealing, that's the word. They're appealing to advertisers that, just like on TV, they don't want their ads to happen before some kind of massacre or something. So they're just appealing to advertisers and they're not censoring your content. All they're doing is not giving you money for it. So I think in the current atmosphere of censorious tensions, for which you are probably very aware of now that I am 100% against, for the simple reason that you are being such a moron. Like, I'm not even going to sugarcoat it or try to be conciliatory about it. It's like, if you advocate for censorship on the internet, you are shooting yourself in the foot, because it will only be a matter of time until these rules you want to censor the people you don't like are used to censor the people that you do like, and then it will be to censor you. And because you are not the arbiter of who is in control, who gets censored, and who isn't. So it's only a matter of time until that guy you like to listen to, that you thought he was 100% safe, is censored. And let's see how much you advocate for private companies to censor content then. Let's see how many times you say they're a private company and they can do what you want, when the guy that you actually listen to and you enjoy watching all the time suddenly disappears because they pissed off the content providers, the platform, or they pissed off a crowd that the platform caved to. Here I go again with the diatribes that you have heard a bunch of times before, but it's like, I don't understand the mentality. It's like, you're not in control. This will be used against you. Why are you advocating for it? It's so short-sighted. It's so short-sighted. Anyway, I've gone through it far too much, too many times. There's my piece once more. I was just not talking about not hammering people over the head, but just do what I say, not what I do. Damn it. You be quiet now. Don't you dare criticize me. Oh, the comments. Ah, can you see it? Can you see you being mad in the comment section? I want to hear it. Just do permaband. Permaband! The moment that you disagree with me in the comments, it's like, maybe you should have not stayed so long in the ice caves talking about your nonsense and actually played the video game. Banned! I'm only advocating freedom of speech. If your speech is complimentary of my person. I think I'm done here. Alright. Wow. Into suicide. 3-3. We are very much below average. Our money gettitude. That is a word. Don't look it up, just take my word for it. Our money gettitude is not very good. So not with high hopes for this run in particular. But I'm okay with it. Sometimes you lose. Sometimes you win. Nice. Shopkeepers have been murdered. Very happy about that. And sometimes you get fisted in the butt. Nothing you can do about it. So, just roll with the punches. Just roll with the fists. Did not see that. Wow, that was slightly upsetting. Alright. Some extra blood. That will be very appreciated. Very appreciated. Comment section, by the way, if you do wonder what's the policy. It is on the About page of the channel, but that's maybe the most ignored area of any channel ever. So you might have not seen it. As long as you're not insulting people, you're free to speak however you want in the comments. You can you express any opinion. If you're insulting people, you're out. That is the only criteria. This guy has been murdered by some kind of bomb. I'm very happy about it. You thought I would just put Jack through the exit, but first we have to rough him up a little bit so he knows who's boss. Please, oh yeah, date rape. All right, let me get you through there. He liked it. Don't. Is it really unwanted if he likes it? I pose this question to you. If you end up enjoying it, man, you were asking for it. God damn it. Why do I always go there? I don't know, man. I'm just shooting myself in the butt. Giggity giggity goo. I just hope that it comes across in the facetious manner that I say these silly things. Oh. Alright. Yeah, I have plenty of ropes. Let's just continue using them. Very unhappy about the lack of cape. Of course, no jetpack, but that's not something you should really expect in every run. A cape, though, I think a cape is 100% reasonable to expect it one time or another. And I think there was a Dead or Restless level, and that level had 0. That level had 0 vampires in it. Very upsetting. Let's get a little bit of money ghosted here. Pretty garbage. Pretty garbage seed so far. But we make do. I'm very likely to die to full damage plus stunning myself into the abyss, by the way. Just giving you a heads up. That's probably the method of death that will happen today. I hope that you're looking forward to the inevitable demise of Paco Spelunky through dumbass full damage. Sapphire is kind of annoying. I did it wrong, so now I can't get it either. Go this way. Wasn't there a gem there? No. Kind of silly. Yeah, there you are. Stand right here. Nice. Now I'm just making noises with my mouth, as opposed to all the normal, extremely highly intellectual commentary. Now I'm just making noises with my mouth, making some time until we make it to the mothership. Just using those ropes is really not necessary. I didn't want to just drop and take full damage and then stun into the abyss that we made, so I think we're good to go here. Too bad about not finding a shotgun. That man, it was a prime candidate, the guy that had Jack in the shop that we roughed up a little bit. It was a prime candidate to give me a shotgun, but he got blown up before I could do anything about it, so somehow managed to miss most of those. Oh boy, that was perhaps more dangerous than I had any reason to be. Just waiting for this to happen. Trying to get to the turret, but you know what? Why are you even? Why are you even? Just ignore that turret for now. And just pass on that entire nonsense. Going to try to quickly. Everything on control. Oh boy! Everything under control. I got this. I got this, baby. No! Wow. All right. All circumstances 100% calculated. If you disagree with me in the comments, like, you didn't calculate that fall. You didn't know that you would not fall into full damage and die. You liar. You're fake news and you're banned. Alright, I would like to continue my... Oh boy, that guy, what an asshole. Got the perfect line of fire with this dumbass toy tank. Trying to get me, but no. Alright. There's a rope there. Very happy to have found... I was kind of grabbing at the ropes. I really shouldn't. It's very nice to have these many ropes. Always extremely satisfying. With the plasma cannon goes straight into the man's face. Or I guess then straight the man's neck. Okay. It was like, I'm going to commit suicide before you get me. No, I stumped his head into oblivion. We'll just try not to pick up these gems. That's alright. I do need to want to destroy that force field. I need to pee. And it weirds me out because I peed before I started this, like right before I started this. I need to pee again. My conflicts and tribulations are just, well, there goes my life. What was that? Like I told you guys, it's going to be full damage into the abyss. It's only gonna happen. Ghost is here. Get that ghosted. Pretty cool mothership. Had no reason to be as dangerous as it was. I played it far. Oh wow, those gems are actually quite the challenge. They're a massive challenge to get ghosted. Maybe we can blow them up out of that spot. Probably not gonna happen though. Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh! I missed the jump. All right, stop. Just stop. Calm down. Calm your titties. Just calm your titties. How do I even want to go about? That alien queen was in the worst place. It's a massive pain in my ass. Okay, destroying all this junk. How about we shoot the bottom here? Should be safe enough. There's way too many ropes. We destroy the force field. Should be okay. I think the way to do this is to simply blow up the place and let the gems drop. Drop out of that spot. Yeah, what a pain in the butt. There. And then the ghosting will be that much easier. Good place. Well done. There should be a gem right below me right now. Are you kidding me? Did I really destroy it all the way to the bottom, huh? Kind of annoying. And in fact, that ruby is kind of unobtainable now. An unattainable ruby. Probably just have to pick it up. I'm not going to use a bomb, okay? I'm not going to do it. I hate this. Alright, let's just do... I was going to shoot, but then I saw the freaking ghost and everything was ruined. Let's go back there. How can I go about? Question number 1, is it just... No, there's also a sapphire in there. Okay, I'll use a bomb. We'll go down here. I just didn't want to use my explosives. My vital, ultra important explosives. There was so much cash. That being said, this seed is garbage, so it's not going to go places. It's not going to go places. We just have to wait here for that emerald. The stuff at the bottom is just a real annoyance. We'll make it work though. This mothership, it really wasn't as hard as I made it out to be, but collecting the money, it really is. Being a freaking challenge. Infuriating. Let's go get the stuff that I just ghosted. There's also still a ruby in there. Yeah, give me that. Still a ruby right here. In the mothership, you can probably destroy a lot of things and get duplications going. But I don't feel like it. Especially in a scene like this one, it's like, it's not worth it. There's no way you're going to get a good one. You're going to get enough money to warrant the time investment. Alright, let's see if we can drop there. That. This is a bad idea. Oopsie. I did an oopsie. Oh boy. Oh boy. Was it worth 2 ropes? I don't know. But I feel pretty good about actually getting out of that alive. So, very, very okay with the outcome of that entire interaction. Hopefully your testicles floated all up your throat. Hopefully your ovaries shrunk up into your navel. And you had a whale of a time watching me actually survive that. Alrighty. Blow it up. What's the worst that can happen? Murder all the Yetis. You can't be trusted. Can't be trusted, these damn Yetis. Alright, okay. Some money over there. Annoying drop, so we have to use another rope. Not happy about it. All these ropes being spent. But I think the alternative is just death. So, I think I'll take rope spending over death. Kablamo! So just grab that. That up as well. This is like my highest risk time after getting the plasma cannon and the adventure into the temple. Kaboom! I'm sorry, Major Stupid. You did not seem to get the pleasant end of that entire exchange. Seemed to be on the butt end of that joke. Alright, do that. Another Eddie getting murdered. There's the shopkeeper. Murdered as well. Will eventually explode, right? Yeah. Love to see his face all over the ground. Don't shotgun me, brother. Alright. Concentrating quite a bit more than usual. Usually this is like a brain dead kind of thing, but well, there goes my money. Pretty difficult to get around. Oh, whoa! This damn super hidden damn bouncy plates. Awful. Let's get rid of them. Let's get rid of all the mines. There's a little bit of ghosting to be done. Not much though. I guess I'll get this ruby while we're here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Left my ass off the other day listening to that leaked Louis CK set. I was going in, it's like, he's kind of washed up. It feels like he's desperate to get a job. But holy crap, was it freaking funny. Man still got it. It's so dumb. Like, here we go again. Another controversial topic. Louis CK, man. He was a creep and a weirdo. Mostly a weirdo. And pretty creepy. But he did ask for permission to jerk off in front of those ladies. What more can you ask? Anyway, that's not the problem. The problem is that there was no path to redemption for him. Because no matter what he did and how long he stayed away, I can't make this jump, I can't do it, he would have never been forgiven. So I totally get it. It's indeed exactly the right career move if he wants to make money in comedy. Just to say, fuck it. Just let people be upset. Just fuck it. That is the extent. That's the extent of my take right there. It's like, the man is good at one thing. That's being a comedian. And not just that, being an offensive comedian. Like, he was always raunchy. He was always edgy as hell. Why am I doing things like I'm doing things? I don't understand. Oh boy. Well, I got myself trapped like a moron because of the climbing gloves. I got myself trapped. That was absolutely ridiculous and stupid, and I of all the ways that I could have thrown this one away, that one was perhaps on the top 10 most humiliating. That being said, though, the daily scores of today were not the greatest. I think people just out F4'd the moment they saw, oh man, no vault in the mine, see ya. Oh, no jetpack, no cape, see ya. That was terrible, though. Getting trapped like that is super bad, and I feel bad, and I think I make you feel bad by extension. So I'll see you in the next one, where I'll probably do even worse.